We are going to get started. So I'm Coach Sarah. I think I know everyone. If not, hello. Let's go ahead and get started with some monster kicks. So arms go up nice and long, and then we kick it out. Toes pointed up towards that ceiling. Standing up nice and tall. Lengthening out through those calves, through those hamstrings. There we go. Let's get nice and warm still in those monster kicks. Live stream gals, you'll need a medium weight, 10 to 15 pounds, kettlebell or dumbbell. Taking those fingertips, pointing them up towards that ceiling. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, take those hands to those hips. We're gonna step back into that lunge and switch sides. Woo! Keeping chest, hips pointing forward. There we go, dropping that back knee towards that floor. We can add those arms in with that reach if we're starting to feel a little bit warm. Stay here for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take it to balance level high knees. So right here, take those arms up, drive those knees to your chest. Waking ourselves up. I think that the rain deterred some people. Good, kudos to you guys for getting here despite the rain. Driving those knees up. Taking those arms up and then pulling them down. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, take it to jacks. We can be in balance level or jump it out. Taking those hands to the top, taking those feet out nice and wide. Looking good. Yes, 5 o'clock. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna take it to a side lunge. We're gonna go into that side lunge and then just switch. So pivoting at those hips, pushing those hips back. Nice, chest stays up nice and high. There we go. Those toes pointing forward. Just going side to side. Yes. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, find your way to one end of your mat. Take it to high knee skips. You can add some hop or stay right here. Driving opposite hand to opposite knee with those hands, those knees, high knee skips. There we go. Pushing those knuckles, those hands up towards the ceiling, driving those knees to your chest. Add that little hop in if you can. Nice work. You're here for about 10 more seconds. Push that knee up, get that hop, lift that heel from that ground. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take our hands down to that ground. Step those feet back, find that plank. From here, shift those hips and then pull it back to that plank. So down dog, hit that plank. There we go. Push, push, push those hips. Pull yourself back into that plank. Big squeeze of that core, that rib cage closed in that plank. Not here for too much longer. Stay here for 4, 3. We've got 2 more, 2. Last one. Find your way down to that tabletop position. So knees stacked underneath those hips. Taking it to alternating bird dogs. So opposite arm, opposite leg goes out nice and long. As you send that leg out, squeeze that booty. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that cheek right here. Palms stay down towards that ground. Lengthening those fingers, lengthening those toes. You've got it. Awesome. Here for a little bit longer. Waking up that core. 3, 2, one, bring those hands back to center. Find that tabletop push back into that down dog. Step it forward to that forward fold and roll all the way up. We're gonna take it to hacky sacks. So hacky it out. First round, we've got an EMOM. So you'll be doing 2 exercises. Your goal is to get through those 2 exercises in about 45 seconds or so. The first exercise is 15 kettlebell swings. So feet wider than hip width, taking that weight down, coming up to eye level, and then back down. 15 of those. And then feet nice and wide, taking that weight to your chest for a goblet squat. We drop it down, big lift. Doing 5 to 8 of those. Your goal is to get through those 2 with about 45 seconds left. So you have 15 seconds of rest. If you find yourself getting through it in like 20 seconds, add some reps on. If you find yourself it's taking you the whole minute, cut some reps off. Yes, yes. So we're working really hard for that 45 seconds, using that rest to recover so we can push a little bit harder. We're gonna go through this 4 times, yes? So grab that weight for those swings. Let's get it set, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Starting with those 15 kettlebell swings, using those hips for momentum with that weight. Big squeeze at the top, like someone just smacked your booty. You get a big old squeeze. You've got 15, then 5 to 8 deep goblet squats. I'll keep you updated on the time. Exhales, you push that weight up. 15 here, then 5 to 8. You're at 25 seconds. Then you're in 5. Nice. You're at 30 seconds. Really sinking that booty down nice and low. Yes. So as soon as you're done with the 15, you're in your 5 to 8. Nice. Once you're done, you rest. So 15 kettlebell swings, 5 to 8 deep goblet squats. Then you rest. There we go. That was like a test run. Yes. We got it down pat. You're here for 10 more seconds and we're going to go back into it. So 15 kettlebell swings, 5 to 8 goblet squats. Once you're done, you rest. We're ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 15. So you're counting your reps here. Like there's an imaginary wall in front of you with those swings. You're hitting that standing plank. Squeezing those cheeks right here. Those arms are a pendulum, just there to move that weight up and down. As soon as you're done with your 15, you're into those 5. Nice. Really sinking that booty down. You're 30 seconds in. Once you're done with those goblet squats, you rest. We're at about 45 seconds. Nice job. You've got 10 more seconds. Using this time for a little bit of rest. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. We're going right back into it with those swings. And go. Yes, yes, yes. If you're finishing before I say it's been 45 seconds, add a few more reps on. If it's taking you a little bit longer, cut some reps down. Woo! That rain is really coming down. Looking fierce, 5 o'clock. Holding that weight in those goblets at your chest, not letting it bring that chest down. We're at 30 seconds. Big squeeze at the top of that squat. You guys look fantastic. Beautiful form. Way to keep those eyes forward. Weight's heavy in those heels. We're 45 seconds in. You've got it for 15 more seconds. Use it to rest. We're going through that 2 more times. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. Swing it out. Second to last time going through this. Feet pressed into that earth. Weights back in those heels, in those swings. Exhales, you take that weight up. You're 20 seconds in. Beautiful swings, ladies. Way to stop at that eye level. Keep that chest high. You're 30 seconds in that squat, actively pressing those knees outward. Looking fierce. Keep on going. 40 seconds. And 45. Yes, yes, yes. You guys got this. 10 more seconds to finish. Going through it one more time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. You're right into those swings. 15. Rock at 5 o'clock. You can do this. Remember what got you here. Core strong in those swings. Not getting that sway in that back to get that weight up higher. Use that breath to help you through this. We're 25 seconds in. Last time here with these. Feet out nice and wide for that goblet. Way to finish strong. Last time. 4th and final time. Yes. 45 seconds in. Maybe we'll keep on going for the whole minute. Let's just goblet squat it out for the last 15. There we go. Nice job, Heather. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and time. We can set that weight down, give an air 5 to the gal next to. We're moving and grooving on. So next set is an AMRAP. So AMRAP, as many reps, as many rounds as possible. So go ahead and take it to some hacky sacks. Keep yourself moving as I go through this. So first exercise, plank T to a crunch. So balance level, you're on those knees, coming up, taking that arm long, crunching here at the top, switching sides. If you're in that strength or Kaya level, you're doing that full level push-up, coming up, crunching here, back to center. 1 equals 1 on those, and then back lunge to high knee. You'll step it back, high knee, step back with the opposite leg, high knee, knee. If you want more, add that weight. And then lateral hops, you can step, or you're hopping laterally. And then crazy jacks, balance, you're here, like an oblique crunch. If not, you're here in crazy jacks. 2 equals 1 on the lateral hops. Everything else is 1 equals 1. Are we ready to go? Yeah, we got it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Plank T to a crunch. So you're in that plank. You're rotating to the side. You're crunching that knee to that elbow. Back to center. Switch sides. Knee to elbow on the other side. Always option to be on those knees or elevate this movement to a box, countertop if you're at home, couch. There we go. Beautiful. As you come to center, hit that nice strong front plank, stacking those joints, and then take it to that other side. 1 equals 1. So every time you crunch, that is 1. Yes. In that side plank, keeping that side pulled up away from that ground. And then you're into those back lunges to a high knee. So back lunge, high knee, back lunge, high knee, high knee. Yes. If you want more, add that weight to that chest. You can be here, high knee, back, high knee. Count every lunge as 1, yes? There we go. Looking good. We got this. Switching those feet in that back lunge every time you go back. High knee. Way to add that weight. Nice work. We're 1 minute in. We've got 4 to go. Oh yeah. Plenty of time right here. After those lovely back lunge, you're hopping it out. 2 equals 1 on those hops. Use those arms for momentum. Nice. Whew. You can fold your mat in half. You can hop across your mat. You can hop an imaginary line. Whew. Landing nice and light on those feet, protecting those knees. After those lateral hops, you're into those crazy jacks. Way to use those arms. Always option is step, step, squat, step, step, squat. You guys look good. Keep hopping it out. Woo. After those lateral hops, you're into those crazy jacks. Yes? We look excited. There we go. Nice job, Roxana. Nice job, Heather. Nice job, Rhiannon. We're halfway there. Looking good. In those crazy jacks. After those, you're back into those plank T to a crunch. You got this. Nice job, Taylor. Go Amy, go Maria. Go Patty, Nina, Caitlin, Desiree, Michelle, Allison, Laura, Serena. Everybody looking good. Nice job, Carrie. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. What can you get done in this next 2 minutes? You're so, so strong. Dig deep right here. So close. You've got 90 seconds left. 90 seconds. Nice job with those back lunges. Way to drive those knees up. A little bit over a minute. Final 60 seconds. Get to that next exercise on that list. You can do it. Way to hop it out, ladies. You have 45 seconds. Push, push, push. Woo! 30 seconds. You've got it. Nice, crazy jacks. Drive those elbows towards those knees. Woo! You've got it for 15 more seconds. Here we go, 10 more seconds. If the girl next to is moving, you are moving. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome work, we made it. Okay. Oh boy. So next round, similar to that first round, we have an EMOM. This time with 2 different exercises. So go ahead, hack it out while I go through them. First one, you're doing a quarter squat jump. So you're only going down about 25% and then jumping. Quarter squat jump balance. You'll squat down, come up to those toes, and then down. 15 of those. And then 5 to 8 plank up, down, 2 push-ups. So I'd say if you're on those toes, take those feet out wide, or on those knees, but you're coming down to those forearms, coming back up, push up here, back up. That's 1. Yes, yes, we got it. So 15 quarter squat jumps, 5 to 8 push-ups with that plank up, down at the beginning. No, that's for later. You're like, I am not seeing it. So 45 seconds is the goal to get through those 2. If you find yourself, again, taking too long, too little, cut it down or bring it up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 quarter squat jumps. So baby squat, and then come up, barely dropping that booty down, using those arms for momentum. 15 right here. Then you're into those plank up downs to that push up. Yeah. You're at 20 seconds. 20 seconds in. Then you're into that plank up down, taking it down to those forearms, bringing it back up into that push up, back down. 30 seconds in. There we go. Plank up, down, push up. 40 seconds. Nice. You're at 45. You're at 50 seconds. You have 10 seconds left. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. We're back up to those feet. We're going through it again. So quarter squat jump. 15. Yeah. Use those arms. Let them help you here. Push. Way to keep those chests up high. Woo! 20 seconds in. Quads are on fire with those squat jumps. Remember that push up. We're 30 seconds in. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 40 seconds. We're at 45. 10 more seconds. Nice. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back up to those feet. Into those quarter squat jumps. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Baby squat. Come back up. Yes, you guys look awesome. Way to keep those eyes forward. Woo! Landing light on those feet. There we go. You've got this, Heather. You're 30 seconds in. Woo! Widen that stance out with those plank up downs. Try to avoid that hip swivel. Strong core. We're at 45 seconds. You've got this. 10 more seconds. Way to hustle, ladies. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. We're up to those feet. Last time here with these. Last time. Let's go. 15 quarter squat jumps. Nice. You guys look fantastic. You got this. Woo! Exhale as you come up. Last time here. You can do it. I know you can power through. We're 30 seconds in. Woo! Less than 30 seconds to go. Yes, yes, yes. "45 seconds in. We're almost done right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Air 5 to everyone, air 5 to the gals around you. We're moving on to our next AMRAP. So this, let's go through this real quick. Grab a drink of water, do this with me as I go. So AMRAP, 20 Russian taps. So you can have that weight. You're tapping it out nice and slow or picking up that speed. 1 equals 1. And then 15 Russian twists. Feet can be down on the ground or lifted, adding that weight, twisting side to side. 2 equals 1 on those. And then you're up to those feet. Those feet are out nice and wide, taking that weight to our chest, pulsing it out for 12. Whew. And then 10, plank drag. So you can be on your knees, on your toes. That weight starting on one side, you're dragging it to the other side and dragging it back. 1 equals 1 on those. And then an added bonus, every minute on the minute, I'm gonna call out. You can do 5 tuck jumps, balance levels those high knees, or you're here getting that tuck jump. And then once you're done with those 5, you're right back to where you were on that list. We got this. Let's get ready to rock it with those Russian taps in 3, 2, 1, and go. Russian taps. So you can tap that weight, you're at home, maybe you can tap a box, a small chair, an imaginary weight. 1 equals 1. You're rocking 20 of those. Then you're into those Russian twists. Gaze follows that weight. We're 20 seconds in. There we go. If you can, lift those feet. Maybe lift one foot, do half like that, lift the other foot. 20 seconds. Then we're into those tuck jumps in about 15 more seconds. You guys are moving and grooving. Way to breathe in those Russian twists. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're into those 5 tuck jumps. Then right back to where you were on that list. Balance level is those high knees. Nice. After you're done with your 5, you're back down to where you were. There we go. You guys are rock stars. Way to get it done. Whew. We're 30 seconds into that second minute. Beautiful plank drags. Take those feet out nice and wide to keep those hips from swiveling. Yes, yes. After those plank drags, you're back up to those Russian taps. 1 equals 1 on those Russian taps. 10 seconds, we're back into those plank, into those lovely tuck jumps. In 4, 3, 2, 1, tuck jump it out. Woo! Yes. Way to persevere through it. You've got this. Beautiful. Then right back to where you were. We're 2 minutes in. Yes, 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 you can do this. Love the focus. We are halfway there. 30 seconds and we're back into those tuck jumps. Finish the second half just as you did that first. Nice work. Woo! 15 seconds. Hustle it out. In 5 seconds, we're into those tuck jumps. In 4, 3, 2, 1, tuck jump it out. Yes. Way to get that air under those feet. Then right back to where you were. 2 minutes left. That was your second to last time with those tuck jumps. Beautiful plank drags, ladies. Way to keep that core stable as you move that weight back and forth. "20 seconds, and we're into our last set of tuck jumps. "10 more seconds. In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're into those tuck jumps. Last time here. Make it your strongest set yet. Yeah. And then finish this last minute. Get through that list as much as you can. Oh, I'm up on my feet. Last 45 seconds. Way to hustle your way through that list. You guys are amazing. You've got 30 more seconds right here. 30 seconds. Don't stop until I call time. You're nice and sparkly. Challenge equals change right here. 20 seconds. You're here for 15. You can do this for 15 more seconds. Final 10. Final 10. We're hustling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work. We are through all the AMRAPs. We have a little bit more fun before we move on to the flow. But this next part is group lead. So here, I'll just quickly go over the first one and then we'll get right through it. So first exercise is a back lunge. You're gonna be here for 30 seconds. Counting your reps, your goal is to get as many as possible in those 30 seconds. We'll do it again for 30 more seconds. Your goal is to beat your first number that you got, yes? So back lunges, if you wanna step it up, you can take it to a thigh buster or add that weight to your chest for that little something extra. Are you ready? Yes, 3, 2, 1. You're into those back lunges or those thigh busters. We're here for 30 seconds. There we go, you're counting your reps. We're gonna do this again. Keep that chest up high. Add that weight if you can. 10 more seconds and we'll have about a 5-second break, then we'll hit it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Get that number in your head of what you just did. You're gonna beat it. We're gonna go back at it in 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 30 seconds with these. Way to finish strong. We're 10 seconds in. Halfway. Woo, those quads are on fire. You can do this. Less than 10 seconds. Keep pushing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We're gonna make our way down to that ground. Here, we're gonna be on those forearms, up on those toes. We're sawing back and forth. Plank seesaw. If we're on those knees, tap it out. 30 seconds. Plank seesaws in 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, you're counting your reps. We're gonna do this again. Your goal in that second time is to beat your number. Those elbows stacked underneath those shoulders. You are halfway there. Yes, you can. Pull that belly button up away from that ground. Gaze out in front of those fingertips. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink it back to child's pose. We have about a 5-second rest and we're gonna do it again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Second time, plank seesaws. Rock it up, push it back. Pushing that weight through those heels on the way back. Yes. You are halfway. You've got 15 seconds. You can do this. Tell yourself, I can, I will make it through. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Yeah, nice work. Okay, we're gonna flip on over to our back. Our legs are gonna go nice and wide. Arms go up. We can do a straddle crunch or come up for that straddle sit up, yes? So goal is to get as many as you can in that 30 seconds and then we'll do it again. So straddle crunch or straddle sit up in 3, 2, 1, and go. If that straddle doesn't feel good, take those legs in, take it to a crunch or a sit up. You're 10 seconds in. Exhale as you come up in that sit up or that crunch. You've got 10 more seconds. Use that breath. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Lay all the way down. We're hitting that again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Second time here with those straddle crunches or straddle sit-ups. Last time, beat that number. You can do this. Just move a little bit faster. You're halfway there. Less than 15 to go. That core is starting to burn. Those abs really firing up here. Less than 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, we are up to those feet. Next one, we have the option to have that weight or not, but we're here. We're pressing that weight up, taking those feet out, back to center, no weight. You have those hands. You're here, yes? We look excited, let's get it. We're almost there, I promise. We're almost to that flow part. Hitting this twice in 3, 2, 1, and go. Jack presses. Nice. Beautiful. Press those hands up, pull them down. Take those feet out wide. You guys look so good. Shoulder cardio work right here. You're halfway there. Nice work, Megan. Go, Heather. 5, 4, nice work, Roxana. 3, 2, 1, rest. Second time coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. You're beating that number. Nice. Yes, you can. Nice work, Carrie. You're 10 seconds in. Push a little bit harder. 10 seconds to go. Yeah. Last few reps. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, last minute of hard. We're down to that ground. Last exercise, ball ups. You can do one leg. You can do 2 legs. 30 seconds, 1 minute total. We're ready to go. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. A little bit extra. Keep those hands, those legs lifted up off that ground. Nice. Exhales, you come up. Inhales, you take it down. Final minute. Then we cool it down. We stretch it out. We slow it down. I know those abs are like, what are you doing to me? 3, 2, 1, rest. Last 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We got this, and go. We got this. Get out of your head. Go to your happy place right here. I know you can do this. I know it burns. Yes, you can. You're halfway there. Keep going. 10 seconds, ladies. Woo! 5. Get those last few reps in 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Air 5s to everyone. We made it. Okay, we're gonna flow it out. So take those shoes off. We're gonna flow it out. Once you have those shoes, those socks off, if that feels okay to you, find your way down to that ground. Take those arms up long. We're gonna flow, flow, flow it out. So take those shoes off. You can go barefoot. You can go socks. We're gonna stretch it out. Let's get some slower music going. So that's what I like to hear. So once those shoes are off, find your way right where Megan is, down on that back. I'm gonna turn some of the lights off here in person. If you're on that live stream, get yourself comfortable. Maybe turn off your lights in your house or whatever space you're in. Take those arms up long overhead. Stretch those fingers out like someone's pulling on those fingers. Someone's pulling on those toes. You're gaining that height back. That spine is elongating. We're all nice and sparkly. You guys rocked it. That was not an easy part of that fit class, but you did amazing. Push through. Go ahead, take one arm across your chest. Right here, stretch out that arm. There we go. Beautiful. Hanging on that side for about 10 more seconds. And then slowly pull the other arm across that chest. Top of our hand up towards that ceiling. Stretching through that arm. Nice big inhale. Exhale, take those arms long to the side, rolling those shoulders into the mat, palms up towards that ceiling, and then almost just kind of creating space between your back and that floor below you, pushing your booty into that ground, stretching out through that back, through those abs. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale out, and then releasing your back down to that ground. Let's pull that left knee into our chest. Right here, that right leg stays nice and long. And that heart rate's still slowing down. And then slowly switch those legs. Pull the opposite leg in. Opposite leg goes long. Maybe rolling out the ankle of the leg that is pulled into that chest. And then bring that other knee to meet the one that's pulled in, giving yourself a nice big hug. Pulling both those knees into your chest. Maybe you roll side to side, maybe forward and back, whatever feels best for you. Let's go ahead, point and flex those toes. So taking those toes up to the ceiling and then pointing them down. Beautiful. Slowly rock and roll yourself up to a seated position and then press those hands into the mat. And let's find our way up to a standing position. However you need to get there. Stack those feet underneath those hips. Take a big inhale up. Take those hands, press them together. From here, push those hands back, finding that back bend. Maybe taking that gaze up to that ceiling. Let's hang out right here for about 10 seconds. That soft bend through those knees. Finding that breath. And slowly release it down, swan dive it down all the way to that forward fold. Reaching for those toes, those fingertips nice and light on that mat. You have that soft bend through those knees here. And go ahead, take your left foot behind that right. So crossing that foot over to the other side. Bend through those knees right here. Pushing those glutes down towards that floor. Those fingertips resting on that mat. Hanging out on this side for about 10 more seconds, and then we'll switch. Slowly unwind that foot, bring it back to center, and then take that opposite foot behind. Wrap it behind that opposite foot. Those legs are crossed. Those fingertips on that ground, nice and light. The back of your legs, so your hamstrings. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet, both those feet back to center. Let's take that right hand. We're going to plant it on that ground. Take that left arm up, finding that twist. Taking those eyes up towards that arm that is long. Beautiful. You have that bend in those knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead, switch. Take that opposite hand down to that ground. That opposite arm goes long. Fingertips reaching up towards that ceiling. Beautiful. Go ahead, take both those hands back down to that ground. Pull those hands up to those hamstrings, to those quads. Soft bend through those knees, nice flat back. Pulling that belly up away from that ground. Pulling those shoulder blades towards those glutes. You have your soft bend in your knees, and then take it back to that forward fold. Maybe drawing that head, that gaze a little bit further. And then halfway lift, taking those hands back to those quads. Pull those shoulder blades, really like you're trying to tuck them into those glutes. And then forward fold. Releasing it out. Let's do that one more time. Halfway lift. Elbows in, arms in, nice and tight to that side. And go ahead, let it go. Find that forward fold. Take those hands down to the ground. Step those feet back. Really spread those fingers out nice and wide, putting equal pressure into those fingertips. And then, like you're opening a pickle jar, twist those biceps forward. There we go, really taking the pressure out of those wrists. From here, we're gonna move from this plank to down dog, rotating between those two about 4 times. So hitting that nice strong plank, pushing those hips up into that down dog. Exhale as you come back to that plank. Let's do that 2 more times. Perfect. 1 more time right here. Push those hips back to that down dog and then bring it back to that plank. Let's slowly lower down to that ground. We can drop those knees if we need to, all the way down to that ground. Taking those hands right outside that chest. Just taking a nice deep inhale and exhale out. From here, we're gonna take our left elbow to that ground, taking our left hand to that shoulder blade, getting that stretch on our tricep here. So left elbow to the ground. We can rest our head on that mat, maybe turning to the side. That other arm can go long to the side. There we go. So it's similar to what we do when we're standing, when we pull that elbow back, stretching out the back of that arm. Let's slowly release. Switching sides, take that right elbow to that ground, putting pressure on that elbow, getting that length back in that tricep. Nice. Hanging out right here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Press those hands into that ground. Take those knees out nice and wide. Bring those toes in together. Reaching those hands up, finding that child's pose. So fingertips reaching towards the top of your mat. Knees out wide, hips pushing towards those heels. And then slowly walk those hands over to the left side. And then you're pulling that right glute down towards that right heel, getting that stretch through that side body. Go ahead, reach a little bit further over on that side, getting that nice pull through that side body. We're on this side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, walk it back to center. Take it over to that opposite side, reaching towards that right side, that left hip pulling down towards that left heel. Maybe even getting that stretch in the back of that left arm down through that side body. Reach those hands a little bit further. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it back to center. Right here. And then pull those forearms in. So forearms resting on that ground. From here, we're gonna slowly twist, keeping that right arm, right forearm planted on that ground, stretching through that left shoulder as we take that arm up. Eyes can follow that left arm. We're right here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly pull it down, take that left forearm down, and then take it to the other side with that twist. Eyes following that hand. Hanging out here for a little bit longer. And slowly bring it down. Let's bring those hands to the mat, pull those knees in, find that tabletop position. So stacking those joints in those arms and then taking it to cat-cow, drawing that chin to our chest, letting that belly fall. Leading with that pelvic floor, so we tuck it under and then we push it back, finding that arch in our back. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Find that neutral spine. From here, let's pull that right leg up. Keep that opposite leg back, finding our pigeon pose so we can stay up nice and tall, or we can always come down onto that floor, resting that forehead on that ground, or stacking those hands here, really pulling that knee into our chest, letting that heart fall heavy towards that quad, stretching out our glute on this side. Really letting that glute stretch back out. We did a lot of squats, those lovely swings. We're here on this side for about 10 more seconds. And start to walk it up, taking those hands to the mat and then switching those legs. So pulling that opposite leg forward, opposite leg goes long. Top of that back foot resting on that ground. You can stay up or drop it down. Listening to your body as you move through these. We can swivel that hip side to side, maybe pressing it down towards that ground and then back to center. We're going to continue here for 10 more seconds. And slowly bring it back up to center. Find your way to that tabletop. Press those hips up into that downward dog. From here, we're going to lift that right leg and then pull it over. So we're opening up through that hip flexor. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Not here for too long. Hanging out right here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Take it down the tabletop and then press back up into that down dog. Bring that opposite foot up and over in that down dog, opening up on that other hip, pressing those fingertips into that ground. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Press that foot back into the ground. Take it back down to that tabletop. Let's take it to alternating bird dog. So stretching out those limbs. We did this in warm up of the fit. So opposite leg, opposite arm, keeping that core nice and tight. Reaching with that leg, that arm. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands back down, those knees back down. Let's go ahead, find our way onto our booty, taking those feet out in front, those hands behind our back, chest up nice and high. We're going to pull that right ankle over that left knee, stretching out that glute, pulling those shoulders back, hanging out right here for about 10 seconds. And slowly release that ankle, pull it off that knee, take it to the other side, pulling those shoulders back. If it doesn't feel good on those wrists, you can also come down to those forearms. Whatever feels best right here. And slowly release. From here, we're gonna find our legs in kind of a 90-90 position. So we have one leg out in front, one leg here. There we go. And then from here, we're just gonna kind of windshield wiper back and forth, letting those hip flexors open, using those hands to kind of give ourselves that foundation into that ground, just swiveling back and forth, opening up through those hips. There we go, dropping one knee and then the other. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both those feet, knees back to center. Let's roll all the way down onto that ground, taking those arms out long. From here, pull those feet in towards each other. So feet pressed in towards each other, pushing those knees down towards that ground, trying to get that stretch through that inner thigh. So maybe even pressing down the whole time we're here, actively pressing those feet in towards each other, pulling those shoulders down to that mat. And then send that left leg long. Pull that right leg over the left. And then pull that leg in right here. Stretching again through that glute. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Send that leg long. Take that opposite foot over that leg and then pull that knee into your chest. There we go. Release that leg. Bring those feet in towards those glutes. And then windshield wiper those legs back and forth. Just like we did when we were seated. Just taking those knees, dropping them to one side and then the other. And then bring those knees back to center. Let's give yourself a nice hug right here, pulling those knees into that chest, rolling yourself into a nice ball. Taking a big inhale and exhale out. And slowly send those legs long. Take those arms up overhead. Big reach last time here, and then take those hands down to our sides, finding that Savasana, palms flipped up towards that ceiling. Maybe we let those feet fall to either side. We can close those eyes if that's comfortable for us. Relax that lower jaw. Focusing on that breath here, that inhale, that exhale. Breathing that air in through that nose, exhaling out through that mouth. Letting those shoulders roll into that mat. Just taking about 60 seconds all to yourself right here. Maybe doing a quick review, making note of where you're extra sore, where you need a little bit more stretch. Maybe start to wiggle those fingers, maybe roll out those wrists, wiggle those toes. When you're ready, roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, and then cross those legs at the top. Let's take one hand to each knee, roll up that neck here all the way around, and then back the other direction. And then take those ears side to side to those shoulders, getting that stretch through the sides of those neck. Bring it back to center. Let's nod yes and no. So taking that chin down to our chest, and then taking that gaze up towards that ceiling. And bring it back to center. Let's take that right hand out. Pull those fingertips towards you, stretching out through that forearm. Not too far, but a nice happy medium. And slowly release, not slingshotting those fingers forward. Go ahead, switch sides. Pulling those fingers towards you, get a little stretch through the shoulder, through the forearm. Did quite a bit of plank movement, so definitely want to release those wrists, release those forearms. Let's slowly release. Take a big inhale up. Exhale down. Big inhale. Exhale down. Beautiful work, ladies. Thank you for joining me on this rainy Thursday. You guys did fantastic. And it is detox week part 2. How's everyone doing? Not doing? We don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You're like, I did read something about that. Live stream gals, are you guys doing okay? Yeah. Are you guys doing okay with detox? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Taylor. Good. Thumbs up. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Serena. You guys rock. I'll see you later. Boop. Yeah, there was on the live stream. Yeah. It's Cassandra. And she spelled you're with a K-A-S-S. Yeah, so is she, I think.